It's Tuesday, and Tobias and I are going for a walk. There's a little guy. So, figure it's a nice day outside. Last time I took a walk with you guys, it was snowing, so figured a little contrast in style would be nice. So, a couple updates on where we are. I decided to kind of make an executive decision, and this paper that we have due is actually going to be the last paper I'm going to have you write. It really didn't make sense to have you guys do a relational paper this week and then literally in another week have to write another paper on a turnaround. So what's going to happen is this is going to be a sort of a culmination paper. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to write it because it's going to be a little bit more in depth, and the rubric will be posted online so you can file it. But it's basically going to be what we call a position statement. So what I want you to do is find a topic, a narrative, something in your field, or actually it doesn't have to be in your field. It could be any sort of topic that you might be interested in. It could not even be related to kinesiology. It could be related to CTR. It could be related to psychology. It could just be whatever you want, basically. But in this position paper, I want you to obviously form a position, take a position, and then use evidence to support that position. Basically, kind of a culmination of everything that we've done so far. Here's the criteria, though. You have to pick at least one exploratory study. You have to pick one observational study. And then you have to pick 2 relational studies. And out of those relational studies, one of them has to be a randomized controlled trial. So it's almost like you're doing a real paper, getting evidence, getting research, and having to back it up, back up your position with that research. So becoming familiar with APA, AMA, or whatever format you use in the citations, etc. I've included in the rubric a couple of examples of what a position statement looks like. And you can notice that some of these position statements can be anywhere from 2 to 3 pages. Some of them can be as big as 8 pages. Really up to you. Now, the numbers I gave you for the number of references, that's the minimum. If you find yourself wanting to get more and more references, that's fine. You want to put 10, 12, etc. Here's the thing, though. Don't just cite a reference without actually having read the reference. In other words, if a study cites another study, make sure you read both of those. All right? Indirect citation and indirect quoting or indirect usage of a study is really frowned upon. It's not professional, and it's not good scholarly work, okay? So if they do cite a study, find it, pick it up, read it, and draw your own conclusions from it. Don't rely on another author's conclusions about a study for your own, okay? So that's kind of where we're going for with this next paper. Like I said, it's going to be the last paper we have due, and I'm going to give you 2 weeks to complete it. So that'll be our last paper. We will have a final exam. It'll be an online exam, similar to the style that we've been doing before. But I just figured this way, kind of take a break from it. And I didn't just want to do 2 papers back to back. So read the rubric. I'll be providing more details, but that's really our major update for the last couple weeks of the course. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Until then, I'll talk to you later.